So this is my next vlog. Yeah, this time you'll actually be able to see my face for the first time if you've never seen my face before. So I'm doing this vlog, and today's vlog is gonna be about a person, uh, a interesting person. How do I say this? Well, yeah, it's a girl. And she's kind of my girl best friend. Girl best friend. Because, yeah. Anyway, so as you can see, I just took a shower, so my hair is a little wet. But I'm here to talk about my girl best friend. So little backstory. Okay, so a little backstory about her. We technically met a couple years ago, but it wasn't until this year that we became good friends. I just came out of a bad relationship. I have quite a few of those. And she wasn't exactly there to comfort me, but just for someone to talk to. And we realized we connected on quite a few levels. Like, for instance, there's this show called Sherlock, the BBC version, not that elementary stuff. And it stars Benedict Cumberbatch, who I have to say, quite a good looking man, co-starring Martin Freeman, and they make a pretty good duo of hedgehog and otter, if you get that reference, you Tumblr people. So, and Sherlock, she really likes art. I'm kind of good art. If you have me on Instagram, I draw a lot of tattoos on my arm. What else? Music. She plays the violin, which is, I have to say, pretty dang cool. Because everyone nowadays just play piano and guitar, and it's so unoriginal. Like, yeah. It's like, if you do play any of those instruments, that's like big round of applause, because dedicating yourself to an instrument is quite a lot of work and effort and time. But kind of loses its uniqueness when everyone does it. So yeah, so I'm gonna tell you the top 10 things that I like about her. Number one, it's no particular order, just 10 things. I'm gonna count. Number one, she's kind of weird. No, not to expose or anything, but she's not your average teenage girl. Of course, she has guy problems all the time. Not all the time, but yeah, all the time. She's high schooler, homework problems, drama at school. Pretty taste bud. On the outside, she seems pretty just normal, just like your average high schooler. But then, once you get to know her, there are some things that are like, what? You don't like the color blue? You like green better than blue? Because every girl I've asked up until now has always said blue, 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 blue. It's like green. Like Ukraine. I don't know, she's unique in her own special little way. She always does that. I don't know how they do it. Like, I don't know, they tilt their head down, they stare at you creepily and smile at you. I don't know what they do. That's how she smiles in like all her photos. Yeah, you know. Number 2, she's very artistic. Like very artistic. She's not like some Van Gogh, of course, but her creativity and her techniques and whatnot are pretty awesome. Like, not a lot of people go into the arts nowadays because, you know, you don't find any money, but she's dedicated a lot of time to her art, and it's quite admirable. And she's drawn a few dragons for me, and if you haven't known by now, I really like dragons, so, you know. Number 3, numéro 3. She plays music. Oh, that's basically what I just told you. But she plays the violin, and the violin, of course, is really cool because, first of all, it's a string instrument, and a lot of people play strings aside from guitar, but guitar is pretty basic. It's not that complicated. And strings, because they don't have frets on the violins, you have to hold it up with your neck, and apparently you can just hold it like this, and it'll just stay like this. You have to use your neck muscles and whatnot, and I don't know how people play it like that. And also because the thing I was talking about, Sherlock, which I'll get to next, he also plays the violin. So it's like, wow. Next, Sherlock. Okay, so Sherlock is, if you don't know who Sherlock Holmes is, not like the BBC, just like in general, Sherlock Holmes, the detective and his sidekick, Dr. Watson, probably living under a rock, or a culture not affected by American society. But it's about a series written by Arthur Conan Doyle, and he wrote a lot of books, and one specifically is Sherlock Holmes. And now Sherlock is like those really, really smart detectives who like just see something and then they have like a million thoughts, and it's like super logical and deductive thinking, and I'm really into that kind of stuff because like I like to use my brain, you know, brain over bronze, because as you can tell I'm pretty scrawny, so I win with my mind. So she watches that, though she's not exactly into it for the thinking, more so how hot Benedict Cumberbatch looks. But it's something for us to talk about, and sometimes we can go hours just going through Tumblr photos and just crying about how the seasons take forever and ever and ever just to come out. Was that number 3 or 4? 5. Number 5. She likes the kind of foods that she likes are very similar to the kind of foods I like. So if we ever go out to hang out and go, I don't know, say drink bubble tea, which I love bubble tea, she drinks taro slush. If you don't know what taro is, it's the vegetable, but it's very sweet. And taro slush is also very sweet, and it is actually really, really good. Like, except that there's milk in it, and sometimes like milk leaves a funny taste in your mouth, but as long as you keep drinking it, it's fine. But yeah, taro slush has to be like top 3 on my favorite list of bubble tea, and that's like top for her. She has like top 10 is taro slush, large taro slush, small taro slush, you know, and then the others just doesn't matter. But yeah, so just a lot of things we have in common that I like about her. I realize I just like the things that we have in common. Number 6, her taste in food, like specific foods, like potatoes. I like potatoes. She likes potatoes. Mashed potatoes are good. We both like it. Enough said. Ketchup or fried rice. For those who don't know, as a kid, I used to like to create my own meals. I don't actually cook it, but my mom gives me lunch, and I just put everything together. Now, I'm not saying like she gives me like bread and meat and stuff and then turn it into a sandwich. I mean, she gives me fried rice and a bag of chips. And I crush the bag of chips and I pour it into the fried rice. Now, my fried rice is a little more salty and crunchy. For those who are adventurous, try it. It's honestly so good. And one of the things, I don't know if you guys like adding ketchup to your fried rice, but I love adding ketchup to my fried rice. One, adds a little more flavor from that ketchup, soury, saltiness. I don't know what kind of flavor it is. Really hard to describe. But also, it makes the fried rice a little more moist. So if I don't chew it properly, it's still easy to swallow. And I'm a really, really, really quick eater because I usually have something to do. Because like, yeah, it's a really bad habit of me. I don't like sitting at the dinner table. So number 6, number 7. For those who don't know, I am a Christian. And what Christian means is I believe in God and one God only. And I read the Bible and go to church on Sundays, but honestly, Christianity is a lot more than just that. I won't go into detail now because the video is already at least 10 minutes, maybe another time. But it's nice to have someone who shares the same beliefs that you. Of course, at church, everyone shares the same beliefs. But honestly, a lot of the people that I speak, like, are friends with at church, I don't really talk to them outside of church because it doesn't feel very natural. And when we talk, we don't really talk about anything other than church or video games. But for her, it's a nice mutual communication. It's not too much that it's like I'm in church again, or it's not too little that it's just meaningless small talk. But yeah, it's very nice to have someone to talk to about that stuff. Number 8. Number 8 is she's easily impressed. With magic specifically, because you know me, I'm a magician. But with magic, like, last year when I started my channel, everyone was impressed. Everyone, like the moment, like the simplest magic tricks, like, you pick a card, you put it back in the deck, and I find your card. Everyone's like, what? Like, now, after showing tutorials, doing the same magic over and over again, everyone just looks at my hands and they're like, I know what you're doing. I'm not impressed. And I'm just like, I don't really want to do magic anymore. Cause no one really likes watching me do it. It's just like, oh, they see it and then they're done with it. You know? I have to have a really, really, really good trick that involves like fire and doves to impress people now. But for her, somehow, it's like she's never seen my tricks before. It's like the moment I do a trick, she's just like, I have to go home. My brain has stopped working. It's like, those are the best reactions. So if I ever do a magic trick with you, and you want to make me feel good because you're a good friend, just pretend to be surprised. Because honestly, for magicians, that's like, the reaction is the best part of any magic trick. So yeah, she's really impressed with just like most things. Well, magic specifically, she's not that easily impressed. Number 9. She always underestimates me. So we have this thing, it's called bets. If you don't know what a bet is, like, I bet you that I can do this, and if I can't, then you get this. So we've had several bets where, one, she didn't think I could jump over a chair. And not like these chairs, like a bit shorter, the ones outside. And if you don't know, I'm kind of tall, okay? And I have very long legs. It's not very hard for me to jump over something like that. So she bet something, I forgot what, and she lost. And there was a table, okay? A round table. She bet again, and she lost. So the good thing about her is she really underestimates a lot of things, which makes me win a lot of bets. Like muffin tops. If you know what muffin tops are, it's a muffin, but just the top, because that's the best part. The rest of it is pretty good, but the top is the best. So for a year, I have all the muffin tops. What am I at? Number 9? Number 9, number 8. Number 8. Number 9. 8. 9. Number 9. Number 9. The 9th thing that I like about her is she doesn't laugh really easily, but I can always find ways to make her laugh. And it's not that I want to make myself feel good to know that I'm funny, because we all know that I am. But, like, it's very easy to cheer her up. That I just feel like, I don't feel so useless. I don't know why I have just some manic depression disorder or something, but being able to make someone smile whenever they need to smile, like even when they're sad, and you can still make them smile, not like forcing it, like you have to smile. No, like just being funny in the moment, and it just works out, and it's a nice quality to have. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Number 10, if you haven't guessed it by now, I'm kind of in love with this girl. Yes, I am in love. Do I know what love is? Not exactly. Love is a very complicated thing. There are different views, different values, qualities that everyone has of their own definition of love. For some couples, love is calling each other every day. Other couples is just being to stick out for that person when they need you most. Some couples, you just need to buy them something and they'll think that you love them. For me, my definition of love is, say you keep a promise and it's a really hard promise to keep. Like, it's almost impossible for you to keep that promise. But if you love that person, you'll keep it anyways. Okay, fine. I stole that from The Fault in Our Stars, which is a movie coming out soon. It's written by John Green. It's a really good book, and I know it's like one of those like teen fiction novels that are like rom-com, romance comedy novels, and I know I'm a guy, but honestly a really good book, and I really suggest that whoever's watching this video, please read it. Get a box of tissues though, you may or may not cry. I almost did. I didn't cry. I almost, like one tear here, and then I sucked it back in. Okay, but for love for me is just not putting up with that person. Not entirely, because it's easy to put up with someone. Like, sometimes my sister is really, really, really annoying, and I put up with her. But love is just accepting some of those things and just being able to enjoy them for that. And it's not changing a person, though there are some qualities that you can't keep. Okay, if that person is a cheater at card games, then you know you can't play cards with them. You know, you can't just put up with that. But love is a strange thing. It's just being there even though you can't be there. And it's being able to care for and endure someone's problems with them, even when they don't do the same for you. Love is just... love is a many splendid thing. Honestly, I really feel like in this world all you need is love, but no one has the same definition of love. If they did, things would be too easy. Anyways, I totally got off track. Number 10. 10. I'm in love with this girl. And I don't know if she'll see this, hopefully not. That may be a bit awkward, but I'm not exactly 100% sure how she feels about me right now. And I don't exactly want her to see this. 2 reasons. 1, because it's kind of embarrassing. 2, because our friendship right now isn't in the best place. And I wouldn't want to mess things up anymore. Because even if she doesn't love me back, or if she doesn't like me that way, she is still a very, 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 very good friend that I can trust. And I would not want to ruin that. So anyways, this is about my friend, because she asked me to make this vlog, which means she'll probably watch it, but I'll try to work my way around it. I'm sorry for making you sit through a 21 minute video. If you stuck through the whole way, you get a prize. Okay? So, please, for those, don't just skip to the end and try to steal this prize. So, sorry about that. My mom came down and I just started eating cereal, but I made the terrible mistake of checking whether or not if I had milk, and I don't have milk. Anyways, so for those who actually watch my entire video and, you know, actually watch my entire video, I want you to comment. Comment the 6th reason why I like this girl. Okay? And if you can do that, we have a free deck. Because I'm not abandoning Magic, but I realize I don't need all these fancy decks. And I'm going to give them away for free. If you live close. If not, we'll split the shipping costs. Because I'm not exactly rich. And these decks weren't free either. I keep getting cut off. I keep running out of memory. I have to delete stuff. Alright. Hopefully I'll make another vlog like this, and yeah, or maybe I'll just do another one of those where I just have the camera rolling against something and I'll just keep talking until I run out of things to talk about. It'll just be really weird because I can't stop talking. It's just like, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Anyways, cheers to you. It's like 2 a.m. right now, and hope to see you again next time. Yeah, and enjoy. And I'm really sorry I haven't had any inspiration for new magic tricks, and I'm really sorry. But good news is my friend has lots of YouTube ideas, and I'm sorry the series will not come out anytime soon because we have a lot of prep for that, and we need a lot of shooting and finding good locations to shoot from and finding that 3rd actor too. Anyways, I'm talking too much. Okay, so we're gonna have a lot of new videos, and we're probably gonna start a new channel for that. So I'll link you the channel in next week's video. Hopefully next week I'll be able to do another video like this, and thanks for watching, guys. See you later.